As at October last year, the miller's total debt amounted to 2.7 billion shillings, monies owed to sugarcane farmers and other suppliers. 1.9 billion shillings has already been released by the National Treasury to clearing part of the outstanding debt.
It is something that is right across the entire industry. It's not just Sony Sugar. All the mills that were supposed to be bailed out, not everything that was owing was actually paid. So the balance of what has not been paid is what now has been factored in the financial year budget of 2019-20.
The balance amounting to 808 million shillings will be cleared in the next financial year, according to Agriculture Secretary Anne Onyango. The miller, however, is still facing serious cash flow challenges which could lead to its collapse. Sony Sugar is among sugar millers the government is looking to privatize.
Our argument is that we still need to pump in some money into some of these factories. Because like Sony Sugar, if you do not rehabilitate Sony Sugar now, if you don't inject capital now into the machinery, then there will be nothing to privatize. There will be absolutely nothing to privatize.
Sony Sugar Director Mwita Nyangi says the firm has placed a request to National Treasury for fresh cash injection amounting to 400 million shillings. The firm is also grappling with cane theft, which Nyamita says cost the firm at least 2.3 billion shillings annually.
All that this factory requires, we require 400 million to help us at least to do, the APM, and we'll be able to stand on our own. And out of that, Mr. Chairman, our cash flow is likely to increase actually by 50 to 60%. That means we'll never be asking for any single cent.
The board and management are planning to restructure the outgrowers cane development model to ensure that the cane and investments made therein are safe to avoid further losses to poachers and other kinds of losses.
Sony Sugar is currently on the brink of insolvency, with operations at the company hampered by frequent walkouts by casual workers due to salary delays and power outages. The Agriculture Committee is now set to meet the National Treasury over matters facing the farm.
We're going to follow up with the ministry, with the minister, with the CS Treasury and the CS Agriculture on the rehabilitation. That's the only problem in Sony today. It is not farmers, it is not selling, it is the factory.
Brian Itava, Channel 1 Business.